arrow sign, pointing back to the turtle sign or marker. We have a good and interesting question here, about the turtle sign, covered on the video entitled, Turtle Signs Part 2, Turtle Head, pointing to the treasure deposit spot. The question asked is, what if the arrow sign is pointing back to the turtle sign or marker? Here's the illustration. This can be explained by two arrow signs pointing directly to one another. Let's try to have an example. On the left side, we have a tree that has an engraved arrow sign, which is directly pointing to the rock, a few feet away on the far right side distance. So, you went to check the rock and then, you found another arrow sign on the rock's surface. However, this arrow sign is directly pointing back to the tree. So, what does two arrows pointing directly to one another mean? It basically means that the treasure deposit spot is in between them, or at the center portion of the two arrow signs. Now let's go back to the turtle marker and arrow sign on the rock. Turtle is a sign that gives direction, which has been covered on the turtle sign part 2 video. In short, it can be treated like an arrow sign, where its head is the arrowhead. Thus, to answer the question, what if the arrow sign is pointing back to the turtle marker? It means that the digging spot is in between the arrow sign and turtle marker. Some of you may ask, how do we know the exact center spot between the arrow sign and turtle marker? Well, it's simple. You can use a rope, and you need two individuals to help you out. Then, ask your first partner to hold the opposite end of the rope, and also to stand on the other sign. Now that you got the distance between the two signs through your rope, what you need to do next is to ask your first partner to come to your spot. At the same time, ask your second partner to keep the rope from being tangled at the middle end, and to keep it stretched. When it's done, the spot where your second partner stands is your digging spot. Did you enjoy watching my video? If yes, and if you are new to my channel, then you may want to subscribe, like this video, and hit the small notification bell icon. By subscribing and hitting the bell icon, you will receive alerts or notifications about my new published videos. If you want a reading material about treasure hunting, then you may want to visit my blogging website at treasurehunt.club. Thank you very much for watching, and happy treasure hunting.